Hey y'all, hey, happy new year and welcome to House of Chris. Okay. If you are a part of group one who chose the amethyst, this is your reading. So, first thing I wanted to look at was what were the blockages that needed your attention coming into this new year. Okay. And the message that came was that if you were drawn to this amethyst right now, you may need to take time to figure out who you are. Figure out what your morals and values and standards are in all areas of your life. This is a good time for you to reconnect with self, what it is that you want, and what it is that you're passionate about. Okay. Also, the card of knowledge is out here. And anytime I see this, I always think about like using the things that you have learned and applying them to your everyday life so that you can avoid some obstacles. Okay. With this for fire out here, this feels like a need to slow down. Okay. Don't always react. Do not or resist the urge to react immediately. Okay. This is also for me, take time so that you can have a full understanding before you make a decision about something. Okay. So that was the blockages. Next, I wanted to look at what were the solutions for the blockages. Okay. And so what I got was maybe it made time for you to release some traditions or release some thought patterns. And I don't even want to say really thought patterns so much as releasing some ways that you've always done things. Like it might be tradition for it's New Year, so you're gonna cook black-eyed peas and collard greens. Well, maybe that don't work for you. Maybe you don't like that tradition. Maybe that is time consuming and stressful and you don't want to do it. It's okay for you to release that. Okay. With this Six of Swords, this is talking about moving on. Okay, moving on from things that don't serve you. If you take a little closer down here, it's a fire over there. They leaving behind havoc, and they may be going to a barren land and not really know what's gonna be there, but they're willing to take that risk in order to leave things that no longer serve them. Okay, it's a voyage. And it's a part of what needs to happen in this chapter or in this space in your life, okay? Be careful that you're not missing out on opportunities because you haven't gone within to figure out what it is that you want or how to use the lessons that you've learned. Maybe you still moving too fast and miss out on something, so be careful about that, okay? The next thing that I wanted to look at were the possible outcomes, okay? And so for group one, the possible outcome that I got was if you release some of these old traditions and move forward, okay? Taking time and paying attention to opportunities that you may have missed or may not have paid attention to, you might still have time to savor them, okay, with this Queen of Pentacles, because she is a very comfortable queen. She's down to earth and relatable. As a solution, this looks like tap back in with self, okay? Do what makes you feel beautiful, valued. Be the change that you want to see, okay? And that's going to start with some internal work. The next card that I got out is Five of Cups. I think shifting into this Queen of Pentacles energy is going to help you to come out of some of this sorry energy or sad energy that you may be carrying. Okay, it looks like you may be crying over some missed opportunities, but the solution of it is to really just tap back into yourself. And how could you learn or how could you love yourself? I'm sorry, y'all. How could you love yourself through this process of dealing with these blockages? And the card that we got out is this Nine of Pentacles, okay? And so for me, this is embracing your blessings, being grateful, embracing who you are and where you are in life, and knowing that sometimes change is uncomfortable. But if you hold on to who you are and what it is that you stand on, you can find a sense of peace and happiness, okay? So that's it. That's what I got for you. Happy New Year's, y'all. Thank you, Group 1. Hey, y'all. Hey, Happy New Year and welcome to House of Chris. This is a pick your pile or choose your crystal message, okay? This is for Group 2, which is the Rose Quartz. And let's get started and see what messages came out for you. Okay. First thing I wanted to look at was what blockages need your attention right now, okay? And for some of us, because I was a Rose Quartz person, this looks like needing to take inspired action, okay? Take time to meditate and connect back with yourself when you are feeling lost or like you don't have direction, and trust your intuition, okay? I wanted to look into what were the solutions to those blockages. I got the Justice card, the Lovers in reverse, and the 5 of Wands. Okay. And so, as the solution, I feel like there may be some truths that come out, or you may have to put your foot down about something, possibly causing a breakup, okay, or a rift in a relationship. And that can be platonic or romantic. It's any kind of relationship where you interacting and exchanging energy with somebody else, okay? This may even look like some conflict coming up, but it's conflict that you deal with, okay? And while it may feel like, you know, kind of a big deal, big scrap over here, I want to assure you that it's going to be for your highest good, okay? Take inspired action. Follow your intuition and things. And when unfavorable circumstances come up, be honest, okay? Walk away from relationships that are not working, whatever those connections may be, okay? And be okay when conflict comes up because you are more than capable of handling it, okay? The next thing we want to look at is the possible outcomes, okay? So if you do follow this route, okay? But from the cards that came out, it feels like that conflict may make it very hard for you to walk away from things, and you may even be lying to yourself, okay, about why you can't change the situation, but you can. You have to take time to rebalance yourself and not let your emotions cause you to withdraw or not making a decision at all, because that is a decision, okay? Don't worry about temporary losses or minor setbacks, because it's always a setup for a come up. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing I wanted to look at is how you can love yourself through this process of taking inspired action and connecting more deeply with yourself through meditation and mindfulness and trusting your intuition. And I got the Fool card. And for me, this is not being afraid to start over, okay? Not being afraid to embark on a new adventure or to learn something new, to bring something to life. This is the beginning of a new chapter and a new journey for you. I wish you all the best. Thank you for coming back to see your crystal message. And that's what I got for you. See you later. Bye. Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome to House of Chris. And this is a pick your pile or crystal reading. And this is for Group 3. The clear quartz, okay? So let's see what messages came out for Group 3. First thing I wanted to know about was the blockages. So, right now, it looks like if you chose the clear quartz, okay, right now, you may be struggling to love and accept all of yourself, okay? You may be leaning too much into ideologies and doctrines that may have served you in a different part of your life, but not necessarily in this chapter, okay? Right now, you may need to work on creating a balance that allows you a sense of peace and freedom. Not taking on too much hurt and pain, but not completely avoiding it, okay? And this also looks like integrating the lessons that you've learned and your knowledge into yourself to help you be more accepting of yourself. The next thing I wanted to know was, what were the solutions to your blockages? And what I got was a little bit trouble in group 3, because what it looks like is that in order for you to create this balance and go in, okay, and work on your self-love, you're gonna have to hit a rock bottom. I would hate to see it, but it looks like it's gonna happen anyway. But I want you to know that when this bottom comes or this shift happens that is troublesome for you, I want you to know that you are like, it's nowhere to go but up from there, okay? This is the end of a painful cycle. And it's something that has to happen in order to open up your mind, okay? Your mind's eye, and open up your heart and push you to create new thought processes and systems for yourself, as well as creating a balance so that you can live a happier and healthy life. The next thing I wanted to look at were the possible outcomes, okay? If you should choose to work on those things and the spelled out solutions, okay? If you do, it appears that it may cause maybe some confusion, okay? It might be a separation or the ending of something that you started and had a lot of passion about, a lot of love and emotion towards. This may be a relationship that you don't want to let go of, and it can be with family, friends, or a romantic partner. But it looks like something that is going to have to come to an end, and it may leave you feeling scared and confused. But I assure you, this is not the complete end, because right at the end, you got a new opportunity for something else, okay? It's okay to love and lean into yourself. And when things start to shift and they are going in a way that you don't recognize or that are uncomfortable for you, just know that this is for your growth, okay? And it's to make way for a new opportunity. And that's dope as fuck to me, because the cards about how you can love yourself better that came out was the World card and the Ace of Cups, okay? And so it looks like you coming to an end of a cycle, and it's going to be complete, okay? You will feel complete after you feel through this. Don't underestimate the power of feeling your feelings, okay? Because you have a new opportunity for love if you have to let go of a love. You have the new opportunity to grow into yourself and find a new, deeper sense of fulfillment and peace if you can get through this hard time or this transition that you're having, okay? All right. That's what I got for you. See you later. Bye.